84. They gave up 84 points in the first goddamn half. Before I get into it, I upload daily NBA videos, some of them less depressing than this one. But if you like NBA content, subscribe. Also, drop a like on this video. It only takes 1 second and makes a massive difference. Also, I could use it right now because I'm not in a particularly good mood. Also, new My NBA video. First round of the playoffs versus the Magic, Sixers series. You know the spiel. This is the middle of the third quarter for the Bulls versus Hawks game, the season opener for the Bulls. Originally, I was planning on streaming this game with Mojo99, friend of the channel, and that ended up falling through, and I'm kind of glad that it did because the Bulls got fucking railed in this game. And it's not over, but they're down by like 35 right now midway through the third quarter, and Levine has 4 fouls. It's over. So there's a lot of things to talk about, and I'll address what I'm wearing right now. Right before this game, I threw literally all of my clothes in the laundry because I wasn't expecting to record a video. So here it is. Also, I deleted the 2K talk that I uploaded an hour ago because it was performing horribly and it was a niche topic, and I knew I was going to upload this one. And I didn't want to have to deal with that one just tanking, so I just deleted it, and it wasn't a great video anyway, so it is what it is. But the Chicago Bulls, man, I love being a fan of this team. That was sarcasm if you couldn't tell by the title of this video, which I believe is going to be something like I hate being a Bulls fan. The Bulls, as I said, got destroyed in this game. 84 points in the first half, which was a Hawks franchise record, and I imagine it's somewhere close to a franchise record for the Bulls in terms of points that they have allowed in a first half. As for some reasons why, I mean, it's fair enough that the Hawks would score a lot. This is going to be probably one of the 5 best offensive teams in the league if I had to predict. And I wasn't entirely shocked to see them knocking down a bunch of shots, but the thing is, the Bulls just look so painfully bad defensively that it was kind of a guarantee that the Hawks were going to go off this good, because they're literally just leaving shooters wide open, not rotating early enough on pick and rolls, constantly dropping, and guards like Kobe White was going behind the screen on pick and rolls, and we're defending Trae Young and Bogdan Bogdanovic. Like, that's not going to fucking work. So much of the defense was sloppy, and we were leaving like really good shooters wide open. Danilo Gallinari wide open, Kevin Huerter wide open, Trae Young even got some open looks. Like, I know a lot of you guys enjoy watching me be sad about my team, and look, it's just one game. It's not like it's the end of the world, but because I'm a fan of this team, and because I have hated being a fan of this team for a couple of years now, it's just more bad, and I can only handle so much bad. I don't think it's the end of the world. I'm not gonna act like the season's fucking over, but this is just not a great way to start the season, to say the very least. As for our offense, I mean, it on paper was not horrible. Lauri Markkanen shot very well. So far to this point, he shot very well. He shot well in the third quarter as well, and he had like 16 at halftime and was 4 for 5 from 3. So good for him. I've obviously been down on him, but I'm happy to see him perform better. Zach LaVine had 17 points. Kobe White played like dog shit in the first half, and he wasn't playing much better in the third quarter when I was watching it. 3 turnovers. He probably has more by now because that's something he's prone to do. 0 for 5. I think he's now 1 for 8 from the field. And all of his turnovers, there was none of them that was like, he could have got that pass through. It was 3 abysmal passes. And I'll give him this, in the preseason, he really looked like he had taken a step in the playmaking department. Same goes for Zach LaVine, but Kobe White in particular looked like he'd taken a step in the playmaking department, and not in this game, not when the actual season happens. Just more evidence of the preseason being fucking useless. So that didn't help the offense. Patrick Williams was fine. He missed one of his three-pointers real badly. But he has like a nice mix of aggressive, but also not like overvaluating his own abilities. So it's nice that he's definitely solid and he knows what to do, and he never seems like he's rushing anything. Again, Markkanen and Zach LaVine shot the ball well, but the defense was so bad that I had to make this video. And the thing is, I know a lot of like people that don't know about the Bulls are going to be like, well, were the Bulls not already bad defensively? No, they were not. Last year, the Bulls, I don't know where they placed by the end of the season, but I know when Wendell Carter Jr. was healthy, the Bulls were a top 10 defense in the league. And it was partially because of a little bit gimmicky defensive scheme that partially was Jim Boylan, partially was the assistant head coach. I think a lot of people credited him, but I don't know. A lot of people say that's one player or one coach or another, but no one really knows that except for the Bulls, like internal people, and that's not like public information, so I don't know. But defensively last year, the Bulls were solid, and we come around, and Wendell looked like shit defensively. Patrick Williams should be about at least an equal defensive player to Otto Porter. Didn't really see that in this game. He was getting out-muscled by John Collins, who, like, John Collins is decently well-built, but he's about the same size as Patrick Williams, and he made Patrick Williams look like a baby. I'm not going to blame him, though. He's a rookie. But Wendell, I said in my team preview for the Bulls, and I've been saying this for a while now, that Wendell is the best Bulls young prospect. And for all the people that are on the Kobe White train, you can't really be talking shit either, because he played even worse than Wendell did. So it's just looking like both of them suck. But Wendell, I understand offensively he's had a huge shift in his role, and it's going to take him some time to adjust to that. He's shooting threes. He's being used as a playmaker at the top of the key. It's understandable that he is going to struggle offensively. But defensively, he looked like shit. And I keep saying that everyone in this team looks like shit, and it's because a lot of them did. But like, Wendell's defense was supposed to be the thing that we could bet on this year, and that did not look good in this game. Again, I'm going to make sure that I don't overreact here, even though it's very much a tendency of mine to want to do that, particularly when talking about the Bulls. But defensively, not good. Wendell was not the defensive anchor he's supposed to be, and it's looking like letting Chris Dunn go was a mistake. Then if we can talk about the rotations were the number one issue that I had with Jim Boylan. And that's saying a lot, because there were so many issues with Jim Boylan. It's comical how many issues there were with Jim Boylan. And Thomas Satoransky was supposedly available for the Bulls this game. I'm guessing something came up to where he wasn't. But why the hell was Ryan Arcidiacono and I think his name is Adam Mocha in the rotation? Why? I mean, I would literally just rather neither of them play than not have any backup option. Like, just play Kobe more. And Kobe played like shit in this game. And Zach LaVine had foul trouble, but like, both of them are not good. Ryan is okay. Ryan is a passable player at times, at least. Adam Mocha, he didn't even really play in the preseason besides for at the end of the game when everyone's playing their reserves. Why is he in the 9-man rotation? I don't know. It's just, I keep saying it, I'm not going to try to overreact too much. I don't want to overreact. But Billy Donovan did not impress me as a coach in this game. That's for damn sure. Defensively, fucking nightmare. Offensively, real sloppy. I don't even know if I went into it, but like, we were not playing as a team offensively at all. Now, the Hawks are not a good defensive team, so our offensive numbers in this game are probably going to look okay. But I promise you, our offense was not as good as the numbers are going to make it seem like they were. A lot of it was hot shooting from Markkanen and LaVine. And a lot of it was relying on guys to create individually. And it's fine if you have a lot of good shot creators on your team to do that, but we don't. We were relying on Markkanen hitting decently contested threes. And hey, he hit them. But that's not going to happen every game. Same goes for LaVine. We were really relying on him to hit some difficult shots, and he hit them. Otto Porter Jr. hit a couple of difficult shots. But we can't rely on that kind of offense consistently, and we can't not play as a team. And I hate that I'm saying we, because it's a stupid tendency, but I am. The Bulls cannot not play like a team offensively and expect that to work, because we don't have the offensive personnel to make that work. So offensively, didn't play like a team. Defensively, Wendell was awful. Everyone else was a disaster. People were talking about Zach LaVine being a defensive guy this year because he played some good one-on-one defense in the preseason. And it was so funny because Zach LaVine has always been a decent one-on-one defender. His off-ball defense is the issue. So I was laughing at that as soon as that started happening because it's so fucking predictable. It happened last year. People were like, oh, Zach LaVine's really taking a big stride defensively. No, he hasn't. You're just taking clips of him playing good one-on-one defense because he's okay at one-on-one defense. Watch him. No one watches off-ball defense, I swear to God. That's why Zach LaVine is a horrible defensive player. But I will say for Zach LaVine, I don't really want, because I want him to be on my team. But I really want to see him on a team that will allow him to play to his strengths, and he just doesn't have to play on a shit team, and he can contribute to winning. I saw some guy tweet at me, and he might have been trolling. He probably was, but it made me so angry because he was like, the Bulls are losing right now and Zach LaVine is leading the team in points. Coincidence? I don't think so. Yeah, it's a fucking coincidence that... How is the Bulls giving up 84 at the half Zach LaVine's fault? I know I just said he's a horrible defender, but individually, no. And then the offense was garbage without him. Literally, it's never been Zach LaVine's fault, pretty much ever. So I don't know. This video is gonna be shit, honestly, but I'm just mad, and I don't like being a Bulls fan anymore. Please free me from this. Free Zach LaVine from this garbage ass team. But also, I'm not overreacting. I don't know. Like and subscribe because I am in pain right now and I need it. So yeah. Check out that My NBA video if you have not yet. That is the end of this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more My NBA not My NBA. It's fucking NBA content. That's the outro for the My NBA channel, Jacob. Whatever. Bye.